Good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. I might be taking a Scrum Master role soon. We'll see how it goes. It's always fun being Scrum Master. So today, what are we going to talk about? It is Bubbles Day. Bubbles, you on? She's over here. Here, give us a like for a cat. Come here, Bubbles. Oh, Bubbles, come here. I showed you in the picture. They all want to say, hi, I'm Bubbles. My dad is annoying me. Today I want to talk about giving, sharing a goal versus sharing the path or journey or how to get to that goal with your team. It's one of the biggest trouble points that I experience with a lot of Scrum Masters I coach and in general with managers and people who are in leadership role, and they don't know how to let go of not telling people how to do their job. So we're going to go through that. And if you can master this skill, it minimizes the blame game that you get from your team when things don't make it. Or I was listening to a podcast, and I think the guy was a special forces guy, and he was talking about how if you make a plan, if you're going to capture a position, right, and you say the goal is capture a position. Now you tell the team how to get there, and if something doesn't work to the plan and they give up and come back, who are they going to blame? You, because it was your plan. Where if it was they make their plan as they go, you give them the goal and you give them some things to watch out for, then it's their goal, and they're going to work harder to achieve the goal because it's their plan and they get there. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, where we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way, so you can bring value to your customer, not work crazy hours to do it, and have a little fun along the way. I had a little bit too much fun last night. Went out for a restaurant week with my wife. We went out on a date. Oh, no. Kids are finally old enough that we can go on a date, and went out and enjoyed the evening. So there was no show last night. I might do some data later today, capture that on the job so we keep track of that and share them as we go and put some posts up. But it was good. I talked about going out for restaurant week. Well, I did it. So we did that yesterday. So it was fun. Tonight, don't forget, we have our meetup tonight, the OKR meetup. My goal is to share a little concept about OKRs, have a little discussion about OKRs in the first half hour, and then the second half hour work with people, and we're going to experiment, see how this works out. The first time I've done this with the smaller groups in the Zoom call. If you register on there, you can get on the Zoom call and participate. Otherwise, it'll be live for everyone to see. Hopefully, it'll be good. There's quite a few people registered, so that's good. So it might be a small group, which would be even better, because then we can really get some stuff going, and we'll see how it goes from there. So hope to see you tonight. Share with your friends. We're going to talk about personal OKRs, how to talk about quarters. It's going to be a different concept to OKRs, and how to really achieve them, how it really is supposed to be done. So we'll talk about that tonight. Now, going and that really says a segue into this whole thing about sharing the goal and not how to get there, right? So one of the things, and I wrote some good notes, so I kind of want to review some of the notes off my notepad on my phone, because as we do this stuff, I write ideas as I hear how this would apply to what we do in Scrum and Agile and teams and leadership, things like that. And there's a couple points I want to make. Share goals versus the path to get there. Let them own and be empowered to find their way to achieve the goal. Why do I say this? As I was talking about the special operations person, if it's your plan on how to achieve the goal and you don't achieve the goal, they will blame you for not achieving the goal, right? So by you just saying, here's the goal, I'm going to let you guys or girls and the team figure out how to achieve the goal as you go, or plan for it, and we'll have the basics and everything. But you determine how you want to solve that problem. It's more on them. However, I want to put a little caveat here. Don't blame them when they don't achieve the goal, because you sure wouldn't really like it if they blamed you for not achieving the goal because it was your plan. So you have to be careful that you don't, like, if you have the goal and they come up with a plan how to get there and they don't achieve the goal right away, don't be blaming them, because you wouldn't like it if they blamed you if they didn't achieve the goal based on your plan on how to get there. But then you'd be like, but Greg, it would be my plan to always be right. Well, it's not always right, and things go wrong. But it's better to let the people on the team who are smart people to adjust as they need to achieve the goal. One of the things that different from what everyone else talked about, and this is where the Scrum and Agile part comes in play. If you're not used to allowing them to figure out the path to go forward, right? So if you're not used to them and you're used to telling them exactly how to do the job, right? This is your MO. I know everything. I tell them exactly how to do the job because I've done it a million times, right? Instead of saying everything, here's the goal and here everything's yours, pick a story or two, right? Pick a smaller piece to transition yourself, because it's very hard not to tell everyone what to do, to get both yourself and your team used to them making the decision on the path forward. Now, this is the Agile part. This is the Scrum. This is the smaller piece so that you can get to the larger goal where they just operate by themselves, right? So the smaller things will make you comfortable, make your team comfortable, make it achievable. And so that's the idea. And we always talk about stories. Instead of doing everything, like we're talking Kaizen and process improvement and all that, just pick a story to experiment with. You don't have to do the whole backlog, right? Just pick a story or two where you say, look, this is the goal. We want this. I want you to figure out how we're going to make the path forward. And I do a lot of this during sprint planning. I have sprint planning, which is an A and B. A is here are all the stories we want to do. B is where the technical people share their plan on how they want to achieve that goal. And I let them create that pathway forward to achieve that goal. So, like I said, you'll achieve more because now you're going to have 5 to 10 people that are self-motivated because they are learning as they go. And they got 10 people like yourself in the future, 10 times as many ability that you have, right? So how much more work do you think they'll get done rather than them waiting for you to tell them what to do? And if it doesn't work, then you're the blame. So it's a very difficult thing for leadership and management to do because they were so used to doing it their way and know exactly how to do it. And they just they think their job is to translate what's in their brain to the individuals working, and they got to learn their path forward. It's just the way it is. So with that, I want to sum it up for today. Try not share the goal, not the how to do it, not the path forward. Let the team be empowered to come up with the path forward and experiment with smaller pieces, not the entire sprint, but just a smaller piece. And with that, I want to wish you all the best. Don't forget, we have coaching sessions that we're establishing. You can go on our website and look into that. If you're interested, we still have the special for 20 new coachees. So if you want to look at that, set up an appointment on my Calendly app to talk about it, because I'm not going to coach anybody without first talking to them for what they want to do with their goals, see if this will work, and make sure it's something for them. So with that, I want to say, have a great day. Happy Scrumming. Hope to see you tonight. Tell your friends, and we'll try it all together. All right. Take care. Bye, and see you.